Let them face this way and listen.
I'm recruit Okelo Isaac Kwaro. I was given third round. I've managed to put all on board. Now I'm going to lay a friend. I'm recruit Wambi Derek, section commander, assault team.
I'm recruit Chatuka Nixas Wandanga. I was
Walinde sana mbele kwa heshima. Kwa Bwana Ram. Usiache. Tembea. Walinde sasa. Bwana isogana. Bwana isogana. Ajeshi la ulinzi wanaisogana. Viva isogana. Viva wanaisogana. Viva ajeshi la ulinzi wanaisogana. Bwana kazi ya chana.
You are all welcome to Kaweta Recruit Training School. I'm Brigadier General Bwana Geoffrey Olimbwa and the commandant of this school. Recruits before us reported here 36 weeks ago, and we have trained them up to today where we are going to witness their passing out. It's my honor to stand before you today on this proud and significant occasion. To this important cohort of recruits has witnesses to see their magnificent pass out. These graduates, as they stand before us here in uniform, they are not just the same individuals as they reported here. They have been prepared, modeled into disciplined warriors, prepared not only to defend this nation, but also to embody the values of honor, patriotism, courage, and integrity. In their journey, it has been filled with challenges, obstacles, and moments of self-doubt, but it is through this that they have captured, they have conquered, and that's why we are here today to witness their pass out. Your Excellency, our instructors under the leadership of Lieutenant Colonel Jacob Job Mugarura, and who is the operating commander today, have played a critical role in nurturing these recruits, guiding them in tactical and technical aspects. Equally, my fellow commanders from these different 5 schools that were mentioned by the MC, they have also played a very big role. To the families of these recruits, we owe you immense gratitude. Your firm support has been the foundation of their success. You stood firm as parents and guardians during the 9 months of their training. Today, as you witness their pass out and transformation, I hope you feel overwhelming sense of pride. To the graduates, the path ahead of you will demand even greater strength, commitment as you defend Uganda and beyond. You have learned lessons here to uphold the principles that guide the Uganda People's Defense Forces. Your Excellency and the Commander-in-Chief of the Uganda People's Defense Forces and the guests, as you celebrate this proud moment of passing out of our recruits, it is imperative that you acknowledge and extend our deepest gratitude to the leadership of the Uganda People's Defense Forces. As you saw from the demonstrations and the parade, it shows that these recruits have been fully supported from the word go to today. Without the leadership of our CDF and the civilian leadership at the headquarters, we couldn't have achieved these high standards of training. On behalf of Basic Military Training School and on behalf of the recruits, we thank all of you for coming to witness this important occasion. To the recruits once again, today is a day of triumph, not just for you, but for the entire nation.
Your Excellency, uninvited guests, today's graduation function of our military recruits is not an ordinary one for many reasons. First, in terms of the record number of those that are graduating, a big number, one that we usually do not see graduating in one go. Second, the hybrid nature of the occasion, with slightly over a third of the total recruits physically present here and the rest participating virtually through the screens that you've been seeing. Third, the direct participation of half a dozen military schools that I mentioned when I was going through the protocol. All these schools have nurtured these young Ugandans into warriors ready for battle. They have introduced them to our UPDF way of life, a life that is undergirded by unwavering discipline, courage, and loyalty to Uganda, to UPDF, and to our visionary President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. Your Excellency, let me take this opportunity to thank and applaud the young patriotic Ugandans before you for the very important decision they took to join the military. We all know that it takes serious consideration for one to arrive at such a decision, that is, to serve their country and people selflessly. We know that they are venturing into an area where others dare not tread. We know that they are ready to lay down their lives for the benefit of their countrymen and women. In fact, I contend that to become a warrior is the highest vocation or calling one can have. Nothing I can think of compares or comes close to it. Your Excellency and distinguished guests, the young men and women here have undergone a rigorous training regime since enrolling into the Army 9 months ago. They come from all the districts and regions of Uganda, as is envisioned in the Constitution, which says that the UPDF shall have a national character. We are confident that they have been successfully transformed into effective combat fighters, ready to undertake any military and operational tasks. With this reinforcement, we will be able to achieve a lot more. However, I should point out quickly to the militants, to the soldiers, the new soldiers, that the end of the basic military training course is merely the beginning of your military career and your military journey. A lot more training is yet to come, and will continue to sharpen you until you are the best warriors there are, so that you are able to deal with whatever is thrown at you in the line of duty. UPDF ni simba, UPDF ni hatari sana. We do what we are ordered to do and do it well. We have never failed in any of our missions, and this is the attitude we are looking out to see in the young warriors as they embark on their military careers. Your Excellency and distinguished guests, these young people of Uganda could not have joined UPDF at a better time. We have made great strides in terms of the welfare of our officers and men, and we are working on a lot more to come. We want our fighting men and women, together with their families, to be proud of the conditions in which they live and work. Under your guidance and leadership, Your Excellency, we are confident that we will achieve the set milestones one at a time. We are trying to do this, among others, by ensuring value for money for every shilling that we receive. We will no longer tolerate wastage and abuse of our limited and scarce resources. that should otherwise improve the operating conditions of our brave soldiers. It is abhorrent and quite simply sacrilegious for any commander or officer to misuse or divert resources for selfish gain. I must add, Your Excellency, that we will not hesitate to take decisive action against those who do not heed this call. The UPDF is built to fight wars and to win them quickly and efficiently. We are constantly training at all levels, acquiring the equipment we need, and sharpening our lethality. The dangers and threats we face are constantly evolving, and so must we. We must keep pace with modern military technology, the changing strategic and geopolitical realignments in the world, i.e., the fact that we are living in a multipolar world. We must keep pace with internal and regional dynamics. We must continue dealing with all sorts of extremist groups, and we must think about other challenges that are non-military, like climate change. To that extent, Your Excellency, we are building active partnerships with allies in the region, on the continent, and in the world. If we work together with our allies, no obstacles we encounter will be impossible to overcome. Your Excellency, I also want to sincerely thank you for your strategic guidance and leadership that has allowed us to focus on core tasks and key deliverables. You guide us and we execute what you tell us. You have been there whenever we call upon you. Under your able leadership, we are always confident of victory. I also take this opportunity to thank especially our division commanders and the trainers under Joint Staff TRADOC for executing this job very well. The reward for a well-conditioned and a well-equipped soldier is victory on the battlefield. Commanders at all levels of command must always ensure combat readiness of troops through tactical training at unit levels. Attaining a combat-effective fighting force is the ultimate objective. I thank the new soldiers for choosing to join UPDF. History will judge that they made the right decision. I urge them all to keep physically and medically fit for the tasks ahead.
First of all, I want to congratulate the young soldiers for doing a good job in training, and at the end of my few remarks, I will pass them out. I want to thank the instructors for training you very well. Before we came here, we witnessed some exercises which were excellently executed. And those showed that the training has been good. I also want to thank the CDF and his commanders for bringing a new spirit in the UPDF, new spirit of fighting corruption, which was beginning to show up in the army, and emphasizing professionalism and lethality of the army. The army must be lethal. The army should be sharp, not blunt. And that's what the CDF has been talking about here. Fighting is about two things: offense and defense. From ancient times, the spear, the arrow, and the shield. And as the CDF said, these are all the time evolving. It is therefore very crucial for the army to keep pace, not to lag behind. When the army lags behind in technology and fighting skills and organization, the country is in danger. That's what had happened to Africa in the past. Africa was colonized because our chiefs did not keep up with technology, did not keep up with organization of security, and did not unite to work together. So therefore, I'm very happy with the CDF's emphasis on professionalism and enhancing lethality. I'm therefore very happy to see all these new ideas, including this one, because in the past we used to spend a lot of time. I remember in 1979, when we were reorganizing UNLA, we had trainees in Kabamba, trainees in Mbende, Nakasongola, and some other places. So with Vinaisa, we had to go to every cantonment to pass them out, repeat the same thing. So here we would have had to go to Labordong, from there we go to Uririm, from there we go to Ruhengere, and so on. But this innovation by CDF and his commanders, that we can do it at one place and we share virtually using technology, represents the spirit of innovation and transformation, which is very good for the army. Now, you, the young people, as the CDF told you, this is the beginning of your career. I have been involved with the army for the last 55 years. From 1971 up to now, I'm always involved with the army. But you can't do that if you are not medically fit. Even today, if you need any long walking, I can be with you. You can't leave me behind. So, looking after your life so that you remain fit is fair for yourself, fair for the army, and fair for your family. Because it is not fair for us to train you and for your family to educate you, and then the army, which has just recruited you, now we find that you are medically unfit now. You will have let us down.